Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time tuning in, welcome to All Things Delicious. Today on Brave Belly, I'm doing a Filipino fast food mukbang. I was in the mood for this. I dreamt about it last night, seriously, and here we are. I hope you guys brought your appetite because you know I did. Without further ado, let's get the show on the road. Okay, so here we have it, guys. We have the spicy fried chicken, my favorite fried chicken of all time. Both drumsticks and thighs, all dark meat, nice and juicy, just the way I like it. We have the gravy, the French fries. We have my favorite burger, which is the Aloha burger. It's a beef burger that also has a ring of pineapple on it. It's so juicy. Can't wait to get into that. But not only Jollibee, we also have Red Ribbon. If you guys aren't familiar, that's more of like a Filipino pastry place. And so I had to get their Palug. It's been a minute since I had Palug, and they're my favorite Palug maker. So here we are with the Palug. I also have this from them. I forget the name off the top of my head, guys. So let me know in the comments down below. Check that out. It's like a soup. We're gonna slurp on some of this soup in a minute. We also have the newest dessert offering, the classic peach mango, but we have their ube. Okay, this is also Jollibee, but back to Red Robin, we have their most popular and famous mango cake. I also have the famous halo halo. Had to go there. And I know I'm supposed to mix it, but first I'm just gonna have some of this topping. It's just too pretty to mess up. Then I'll mix it. Halo halo means mix. So we will make that happen. And of course, the delicious pineapple juice, guys. Let's get it on. All right, so where to start first? I guess we're gonna do the soup first. So check this out. I've never had this. First time trying it. Whoops. And let's give it a try. This is what it looks like. Definitely one of a kind. And it's still steaming and warm. Now, I don't know if I'm supposed to put lemon in there, since it's the first time I tried it, but it tastes very savory, very delicious. Looks like rice in there. Perhaps, I'm not certain, so I'm sure you guys will let me know in the comments. Tastes very flavorful and enjoyable. Looks like white meat chicken in there. It almost resembles like a chicken noodle soup without the noodles, you know, more savory. And obviously more substantial. The egg helps a lot. Really good. And guys, right away, I have to apologize for not remembering the name of this. I remembered it, but then as I was mentioning everything, it slipped my mind. So sorry about that. But it is very good. As you can see, I'm inhaling it. And I'm starving, so let's get into this palabok. I've been craving this. I've had this about twice in my life, maybe 3 times at most. And it's definitely grows on me every time I eat it. It's absolutely one of a kind. I'm gonna get 2 of these packets of lemon, just to give it that zestiness. Like I said, this is the one from Red Robin. I've had both. I've had the one from Jollibee, and I think the Red Robin one is more tastier, more savory. So guys, check it out, how it looks. It looks like these glass noodles type of deal. I'm gonna mix it around. Get all like that seasoning in there. You see all that? Make sure that's all relatively mixed up. And gonna go in for that first bite. I'm salivating. Ooh, check that out. With the egg. Cheers, guys. Wow. It tastes really creamy. Almost like an egg yolk. Very rich and delicious. Really nice. Oh yeah. Definitely gets tastier and tastier the more I eat this, because it's like a acquired taste. It's very different than typical American food, and it is delicious. It does taste some getting used to. The first time I tried it, I wasn't blown away, but the second time it was a lot better, and now it's like I crave it. Check that out. Big old forkful. Wow, so creamy. Really creamy, has that delicious like egg, almost like a runny egg flavor. Real good. I'm gonna set this aside because I have so much food to cover that we have to keep some momentum going. All right, we're gonna try some of this halo halo. Now, before I mix it, I mean, just check it out, how the presentation is really nice. If you guys never seen that, it's definitely exotic to us Westerners, but this is delicious. So it looks like we have like a heavy whipped cream on top and like maybe a piece of like flan, what looks like flan. So we're gonna have some of that first with the cream. And now let's mix it up. Oh yeah, that's so rich. And you see that purple ube color? For those of you guys that don't know, that ube is like a sweet yam. It's very delicious. It's popular in the Asian culture, and it's not really popular here in America, but I think with time it will be. It's just very delicious and smooth in flavor. Has a savoriness to it, but also sweetness. Used a lot in cakes, that's why we have that dessert. All right, so this is mixed up fairly well. I had a little piece of that jelly. Wow, this is so different because it's like a sweet ice with vanilla flavoring, or vanilla ice cream. It has beans in it, red beans, so it's hearty at the same time. And little pieces of like jelly in there, so it's so foreign and exotic. Tastes super different but delicious. I really like it. All right, gonna try some of this chicken. Been waiting on this, literally dreamed about this last night. First bite going in. Check that drumstick out. So amazingly juicy. My favorite fried chicken of all time. With some of this pineapple juice goes down so well. Oh yeah. So rich and flavorful, like real pineapple juice is, you know, and that brightness of it cuts down the fried aspect. Delicious balance. All right, now we're gonna do a drumstick in this beautiful gravy. Wow, that gravy is so rich and delicious. It's not overly thick either. It doesn't look or feel or taste like some kind of product or some kind of chemical. Really nice gravy. I wouldn't change anything about it. Top tier fried chicken. In my opinion, this is S tier. Personally, I don't think I've ever tried fried chicken from a fast food place that tastes better than Jollibee, in my personal opinion. Actually, let's get into some of this burger. Check this burger out, guys. Has a little bit of everything, okay? Bacon. That beautiful ring of pineapple. And you could see it's slightly grilled. We have 2 burger patties with cheese and what looks like lettuce and some mayo. All right, first bite going in. Wow. So succulent. That pineapple changes the entire game. It's so juicy and wet. Just how I like it. Really rich and delicious. S-tier burger. Doesn't taste like your typical fast food burgers that kind of have like their own synthetic flavor to them. This doesn't at all. You don't get any sense of that. It just tastes like real delicious pure beef. Look how juicy that is. See how that pineapple ring glistens? It tastes as good as it looks. Really, really nice. So yeah, guys, I'm super lucky to have both Jollibee and Red Ribbon right down the street from me, right next to each other. So I literally went back to back. I don't know if anybody ever does that, but yeah, I figure why not? I was in the mood for a little bit of this and that. Now they also came out with a fried chicken sandwich that also has the pineapple ring, but it would have took way longer. I don't have the time. I gotta eat this and go to work. I'm already pressed for time. Oh, this washes it down so well. Let's get into some of these fries. Now, fries are starting to get cold. But I mean, it comes with the territory. I drove home. If I ate it there, they would have been perfect. I would say these are very similar to McDonald's fries. As similar as this can be, however, they're less salty. So if you want extra salt, just know to ask for it. Amazing burger. Now I'm going to shoot back to some of this Palug. Really delicious. And so different. So different than what I'm used to, you know? It's nice to switch things up every once in a while. Yeah. That creaminess, that runny yolk kind of vibe, you know what I mean? Almost like a little bit of sweetness, like yolk is. Just a touch, not over the top. All right, let's see about this thigh meat. The skin is the best part, especially with this succulent, juicy. That gravy, that's what's up. I feel like this is less greasy than, I know for a fact it's less greasy than KFC, but I believe it's also less greasy than Popeyes. And the quality just tastes a lot better. All right, let's try some of these dessert pies. Now this one I've had before and I love it. I think it's absolutely delicious. This is their peach mango. All right, we're just gonna do a taste test. So a little bit of everything. Wow. So like creamy in flavor, but it does have that bright tropical brightness to it. Beautiful balance, beautiful crisp. You see how the outside it has a nice sheen of like a sweet glaze, very airy and fluffy like a croissant, you know, but more crispy. Really nice. Now let's see about this ube. Ooh, check that out. So different. Looks very pretty. Look at that outer skin. Okay. This one, it tastes more earthy. You know, like a sweet yam. Doesn't have that brightness like a tropical fruit, okay? So it's more mellow. Has like a heavier, creamier flavor. It's really good, but not as bright. I like the brightness because it's such a contrast from like all this like heavier food. And this like is similar to that. Even though it's sweet, it's also like heavy in flavor. Whereas this feels like it cuts everything, so it's a beautiful balance. This one's still my favorite, the classic. Halo. That goes well with this. Really nice. All right, we have, I guess the last on the menu is the sweet cake. This is their mango cake from Red Ribbon. Check that out. Very pretty cake. Let's go. Wow. The mango is beautiful. It's so syrupy and very sweet and rich, but that bread isn't as sweet as typical American pound cake is, so it's a beautiful balance. Really, really nice. You see how fluffy and airy it is? This is how I like my cakes. I don't like them when they're dense. This tastes like you're eating a sweet mango cloud. Very nice. This all hits the spot. I'm so happy I got this. And I'm gonna have more of this fried chicken. I'm gonna finish it for lunch at work, guys. If you guys stayed this long, thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Till next time, signing off.